Let's talk about the key points on data backup, or what we would more commonly nowadays refer to as disaster recovery. Pretty simple, the difference between the two, and one is really more concerned about, I would say recoverability, like I have the data, and the disaster recovery is more about not only do I have it, but how long will it be before my systems are back up and functioning, where I have the consistency in working and delivering the goods and services that I provide. So there's a couple of technical terms. I want to use them because they're important. And one of them is recovery time objective, RTO. And that is simply how long from the time the system failed till it's going to be back up and running again. You, as a business owner, need to understand the type of backup that you have and get that in writing on a good sense of how long it's going to be. If sparks flew out the back of that server right there, how long is it going to be before I'm back up and functioning as normal? All right, the other one is RPO, as in Paul. That's recovery point objective. That would be where if I had a backup at 6 a.m. this morning, the office starts at 8, and at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, you know, we have an incident, the server crashes or something happens. So I have this window of lost data. My recovery point is going to be back at 6 a.m. in the morning. So I'm going to have, basically 8 hours worth of lost data. You need to understand those two terms: RTO, recovery time objective, and recovery point objective, RPO, and understand that. And I would throw in that what makes this make sense to most business owners is somebody who can help you arrive at what does a day of downtime look like. What's it cost? What's it cost in labor costs? Most businesses could nail that quick. They know what their labor cost is. But then, dig a little deeper and, what's my top line revenue? What's my profit margin? Being able to just do some very basic math. I never try to get too fancy, but to help business owners understand before the event that this type of event for this period of time will cost you basically this much. Now, there's a lot of costs I don't put in there, but I discuss them, like the cost of downtime in the client's eyes. That could make your company look weak, unreliable, old-fashioned, blah blah blah. And quite honestly, a lot of times if people can't get what they want, they'll hang up the phone from you and call somebody else. So you may lose some clients during this process. So very important to understand what a good disaster recovery plan looks like so that you can plan your business and you go into it with eyes wide open if there is an event that could take place and cause you some interruption.